Alright guys, we are back here now. This is the second part of the videos about how to make some more sales for you. Alright, so in the previous video we discovered four different stages, or let's say four different categories of selling. Like if you have dead account, struggling account, your account is stuck, or you are the newbie. Right? In this video I'm going to show you three big things you have to write in your description in order to get more sales. Or let's say like this, to cause them to buy from you and to cause them to buy from you again, so to make them repeated customers. In our training we have been doing this for years and years, and this is the one of the main resources why we have the repeated customers again and again. The same buyer is coming back to us to buy again. So let me just go straight away and use some examples for you again to just to give you some um, practical actually examples here to see what you shouldn't do. If you will be doing the same like this one here, okay, this is a big no. You see, well, this is the not description. You don't want to do descriptions like this. I will gonna give you 3 points you have to do in the descriptions, but this is okay. I'm not talking about so much about this. This is kind of like copy paste description, which is not really effective. I have been doing this 5 years ago, 4 years ago, but this is not really effective. But what I'm talking here is the first of all, I'm not even gonna mention that the fonts are too little here, right? But what I want to drive your attention is to the returns policy here. You need to really be careful here and see what's written here, because returns policy is the one of the missing points what nobody is doing except you are in my training, so you know what to do and how to get them by just because of the returns policy. Look here, we accept return or replace goods within 14 days after package sign. How do you think, what would be your feeling if you receive here 14 days or 30 days? Does it make any difference for you? Right? So it's not the good sign for the buyer. It will gonna be kind of like a reason for buyer to say, 14 days only, what a crack. So, right, so it's really not very good. And there is a more mistakes here. I just don't want to stick with one. Let's dig to another example, which was, this was the struggling account, okay? That was the dead account, by the way. This was the dead account, you see? Okay. Now, let's go to the struggling account. The struggling account uses description, which is big no-no, of course, because those pictures, those are the big no-no. Okay, but okay, let's just dig deeper here and see what's happening. Why choose leaders, dealers? Okay, so this is kind of like, okay, cool, nice here, 5-star customer service. Okay, I like that, 5-star customer service. That's what we do in 5-star dropshipping, right? Our goal is to provide you with a 5-star customer service. Cool, nice. If you scroll down here, now you see the shipping policy. That's interesting. The shipping policy is almost, it's bigger than the item description, right? That's kind of like, doesn't really. And the exchange returns policy. So this part here with the American flag inside there, this is the most part of the description area here. It's not so much about the product, it's just, honestly, if we can be brutally honestly here, it's about covering your own ass. Okay, it's nothing about the customer service here. Let's see if the exchange returns policy is something you would like to have. If for any reason you are unhappy with your item, just return it for a full refund within the indicated period. See specific item returns policy minus shipping cost. Uh-oh. A restocking fee may apply. Oh my gosh, restocking fee is not on eBay anymore. This is 2019, end of 2019. All items must be returned in the same condition as they were received in a... Well, I will not gonna read even farther on. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. This is the big no. Never ever do this. Means it's not the 5-star customer service. It means you just playing around with the words here. You think that you can put something like this to cover your mistakes and restocking fee, to punish the customer with the minus shipping cost, punish with the restocking fee them. No, it's nothing about the customer service. This is all about you. If you do something like this, don't be surprised that you are struggling with the sales. That's why this is the struggling account. Okay, so let's jump to the next one. The next one was what? Account was stuck, right? This was the one who was stuck, because it's kind of like started out and we have been looking through this. Okay, why it's stuck? Okay, let's see what's happening here. Well, I thought this is description, should be description, and the pictures are here, the pictures. So if you do this, this is big no. You don't want to see this stuff here, guys. Just imagine, put yourself in the buyer's shoes. This is not the good thing to do this, okay? And another thing is, what's not good thing? I can't even read what's here. This is like, did you intentionally made so small that I can't read about shipping? We only send this item to US temporarily. I don't know what it means, to US temporarily. Please note the estimated delivery days is provided by shipping carrier, not our guarantee. Well, this is nothing about the customer service. What we do in our training, guys, we switch totally different from majority here. You can go this from one seller to another seller to another seller. You will gonna recognize everywhere the same. They are forcing buyers. They are like nagging on the buyers. This is not the good manner. You have to take care about the buyer, because eBay's policy now is focused. That's why they made those big changes, those drastic changes, those historical changes in the algorithm. They took away focus from the product and put that focus, turn for 180 degrees and put the focus on with the algorithm, spending millions and millions of dollars, and put the focus on the buyer, just for that purpose, to take away to change the focus and to be in a center where the customer service and customer experience are in the focus. So many dropshippers are messing up with this kind of like descriptions like this. Look here, feedback. I don't know what you want to feedback here, but it's very difficult to read here. It's really, with the 4 or 5 star, this payment. We only accept PayPal and the method of payment. As the method of payment, we accept credit card, PayPal. Please note, we are not responsible for any custom duty or import. Well, why would you do this if you are in New Jersey, right? So be careful, guys. You have seen that this guy is not this is the dropshipper from outside, and this is not the good thing to do. If you do something like this, doesn't care what you use here, what templates and what automation you use here, it's not the good way to do. This is the big no. Okay, let's dig in. Just maybe not you'll dig in, but just look on the last one here. This is the newbie account, right? The newbie account. What the newbies does? The newbies does basically the same what everybody else is doing out there. It's just copy paste returns policy. All items are in stock when they are listed in inventory track regularly. However, in demand exceeds supply. Full refund have been and stuff like this, and you can look at this, the same policy. It's nothing. It's basically nothing. What you have to do in your returns policy, let me pull up here a little bit on a screen for you something. Okay, so this is actually what you have to do is, number one, actually describe your product in a way that will position you on the top rank. Actually describe your product. Do not use the copy paste, but if you describe your product by using keywords, those keywords, if you put them inside your description and be smart and do something with your keywords to position yourself on the algorithm, okay, so you are automatically separating yourself from all the competition who do the same. This is the one big thing what to do, the keywords in description. Another thing is, number two, give them zero risk return policy. This is the huge one. This has been changing drastically ourselves, not only for us, but for our students. We have the special returns policy. How we write a returns policy, you can just make a copy and paste if you want. If you are in a 799, you know what I mean. There is a returns policy. How we write a returns policy, everybody likes. Even you would like, even I would like. When I would receive some kind of like say, hey, this is what I'm selling to you, and by the way, here is our returns policy. Please look at our returns policy. And in returns policy, we write something inside that customer is, let me just put some in this way. If he is in the right mind, he will not gonna leave from my page, but he will click the button, buy it now, straight away. That's the power of the returns policy. Zero risk, zero shipment, minus shipment, zero restocking fee, extended returns policy. You cannot make better returns policy what we are doing with the returns policy. And because of those return policies, we have return customers who are coming back to us, and because of the returns policy, they are not only coming and are the repeated customers, but buyers, I mean, but they are bringing their friends. They are suggesting to their friends, because we have been receiving messages from our buyers who said, I had my friend, he bought from you this blah blah blah, and he said you are very trustworthy. So this is what we are, not only me, but this is what I have heard from my students as well, because we are emphasizing returns policy, which is major, huge thing to do inside the description area. Number three is make them want to come back and buy it again. This is the part what we use just one sentence in the returns policy, and this is a major bonus. So basically, if you are landing on my product and if you're reading my description, there is no way. If you are really looking, if you are just browsing around, well, that's another thing. But if you are really looking for the product, if you are coming to the eBay with the intention to buy, to find the product and to buy, you will not gonna go away. You will click the button, buy it now. That's how we make sales totally different from everybody else on a eBay, from most of the eBay sellers and dropshippers. That's so powerful. Those three things, you can make them yourselves, keywords, zero risk policy, and put the text that make them to buy, or you can get into the 799 where you have all those three things in the details, and you can apply them, and your sales will gonna be like day and night, guys. Okay, put in a comment something if I missed some aspects, or if you have any questions, put it in the comments, and just keep rock and roll. This is the best time to do the dropshipping if you know how to do it properly. All right, take care.